Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
Hey besties, it's your girl Jerry and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into something a little bit spicy, unpopular mom opinions. Ooh. These are some things that might ruffle some feathers, but honestly I'm speaking from the heart and the hip, okay? Every mom's experience is different, and that's what makes this conversation so important. So grab your drink, light a candle, and let's chat like besties, because I know I can't be the only one thinking some of these things. And remember, this is a judgment-free zone, so keep it cute in the comments, okay? So I have my unpopular opinions right here in my notes, so if you guys see me looking down, that's why. It's not going to be that much long of a video because I don't have that many, but if y'all want a part 2, just comment below and let me know because I could come up with some more. Don't worry, it ain't that hard. So I personally feel like not all moms lose themselves. I feel like some of us evolve, and that's okay. I feel like motherhood didn't necessarily change me. I feel like it helped me unlearn who I thought I was, or who I was in a sense pretending to be. And when I say that, I mean like I was a whole different person before I had my baby, and I feel like now that I have my baby, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I want. I know what I'm going for and what I'm not going for. Like before, I knew that I wasn't going for some stuff, but I would still do it for the potential, for the vibes, just because I felt like doing it. Like, you know, like I knew it wasn't me, but I still did it because I had like, why not? Like, why not, you know? But now I feel like I stand on who I am. I know who I am. I feel like before I was just trying to be something that I wasn't. Like I was trying to be with someone I knew that I shouldn't have been with and things like that. Like I don't really know how to explain it. I just feel like deep down before I became a mother, I knew these things. I just didn't care, and I just still was doing it. I was dating for potential. I was dating for this. I was dating for that. Now it's like, no, I'm not about to date you because you have potential. I'm not about to be with you because I see that you could be this. Like you gotta show me you're that, or that's that. Like you have to worship the ground I walk on, or that's that. Like I'm not playing these games no more. And now I'm like really stepping into me, and I'm standing on me. You know, I'm standing on big business when it comes to who I am. I'm still, don't get me wrong, I'm still finding myself, very much so, trying to figure out who I am outside of being a mother. But I feel like it turned me into the best version of me I could have ever turned into, is what I'm trying to say. Now for this next one, before y'all come for me, let me explain, because I know I'm not alone on this one. Breastfeeding is not magical for everyone, and that's fine. I personally feel like it's hard, it's sometimes painful, and I honestly feel like it's not the only way to bond with your baby. Now, don't drag me for that one, but it's unpopular, but honestly, it's true. Not everyone needs to breastfeed. It's not the only way to bond with your baby. It's not the only, like, I feel like some mothers, some parents make other mothers that don't breastfeed feel like they are less than, or their babies are going to be less than, or something of that nature. And I feel like you don't have to breastfeed. Like it's not the end all be all. Now if you can, of course, do it. You know, it's free. It's free, and it's free, and it costs less, and it costs less, and it costs less, but it's not the only way. Me personally, I did try breastfeeding, so I've had the best of both worlds. Me personally, I went through postpartum very hard. It hit me very hard when I first had my baby. I could not breastfeed. I couldn't even eat. I couldn't even shower without crying. Like I was not giving her the nutrients she needed out of my breast milk. So yeah, I put my baby on formula 2 weeks after I had her. Well, 2 weeks after we came home, because I breastfed her in the hospital. I breastfed her for a week when I was at home, and then after that I put her on formula, and she's been perfectly fine. She's growing perfectly fine. Our bond is like this. She is literally a Velcro baby, as if I breastfed her. So I just don't feel like that's the only way you can bond with your baby. Like there's other things you can do. There's other ways to go about it. Breastfeeding is not the end all be all. Now it is the cheapest way. It is the best way in regards to saving money. I do agree with that. I do ride down to the ground on that for sure, for sure. Like when it comes to breastfeeding, best financial option ever, but not the end all be all, and not the only way to bond with your baby. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. My baby is perfectly fine. She's a Velcro baby, and she was on formula. So Yeah. Now let's normalize saying this next one out loud, because honestly I feel like we all try to go with this, but let's be for real. Let's be so for real, okay? Y'all be trying to do this for the plot sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because like, let's be for real. Gentle parenting sounds cute until you're sleep deprived and overstimulated. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Like, I literally love the idea, but baby, I need a nap before I could talk with that much softness. Like, when you've been going through it all day, your baby been trying you all day, to sit here and try to be so soft and gentle parent your child is just like, no baby, I need a nap, I need a coffee, I need something before I could be that sweet. And don't get me wrong, because I'm not hella rude, hella mean to my baby, but like, gentle parenting sounds good until you really have to do it with a child that's really trying you. And sometimes you have to put your foot down. Like, if you're being too nice, your baby is gonna walk over you and play with you, and they're gonna be like, yeah, no, Now, I still am gonna gentle parent, but there are times where you gotta put that foot down, baby. You have to let them know, like, baby, I know I'm sweet and I be talking to you hella sweet sometimes, but baby, I mean business. So sit down and listen right now. I also do come from an African household, okay? And we are not far away from believing in beating on our kids. Not like that, not to the abuse extent or nothing like that, but a little pop here and there never hurt nobody, okay? That's not gonna traumatize my child. A little pop is not gonna traumatize my child. I'm sorry, it's not. It's literally not. Now, I'm not gonna go to the extent my parents went with me. I'm not gonna have her in the corner pumping. I'm not gonna be beating on her with objects and items. I'm not gonna go to that extent, okay? I grew up in an African household, okay? We damn near got abused, okay? I'm not gonna do that with my child, okay? Boy, I'm not gonna do that. But I do believe in a little pop. I do believe in putting your foot down. I do believe that sometimes gentle parenting is not always going to be the way, okay? I'm sorry, it's just not. And if I sound a little stuffy, I'm sorry. I'm getting over a cold. My baby had me sick. So yeah, I might sound like a little bit of a man a little bit. But yeah, I'm just getting over a cold. So yeah. But gentle parenting is not always going to get you where you need to go. I'm sorry. It's just not. Now, hear me out on this one, which I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on this one, but I don't know. Let's see. Postpartum isn't just crying. It could look like rage, numbness, or nothing at all. Like, honestly, truly, like, it could just be you're just numb, nothing. Like, there's nothing going on. It looks like nothing, but you're still going through postpartum. I personally feel like the sad mom narrative doesn't cover it all. Like, yes, okay, when I first got out the hospital, yes, baby, couldn't even shower without crying. But postpartum, first of all, if you didn't know, lasts for 7 years, up to 7 years. And it's not always looking like you're sad. You're not always looking depressed. Sometimes you could be perfectly fine. You could be going through the day perfectly fine, smiling, laughing, playing, and still be going through postpartum. Like, it's not always the sad mom type of vibe that it's portrayed to be. Like, it could be so many things. It could be not eating. It could be being upset and getting very overly irritated and just rage, just mad, just rage. It could be just being numb, like nothing affects you. You know what I mean? It could be so many things. So let's get away from the sad mom narrative, because postpartum could be a lot more than just that. Honestly, truly. I personally don't want to be a cool mom. I want to be balanced. I want to be respected. Like, I don't necessarily have to always be the cool mom. Sorry, not sorry. I personally feel like it's okay to have boundaries, and that even goes with your children. Like, yes, you want to be the cool mom. You want your kids to come tell you everything, come talk to you. Honestly, me personally, I want my child to have the relationship me and my mom have. Besties could come to me for anything, to know that whatever you come to me with, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to help you work through it. I'm going to teach you right from wrong, and we're going to get through it, and we're going to grow through it. You know what I mean? But I'm not always going to be the cool mom. I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to discipline you. I'm gonna let you know right from wrong. I'm not gonna always be the yes mom, because I don't want you to be upset and be like, oh my god, mom, I'm upset with you. It happens. We're human. We're not always gonna agree, and at some point your kids become adults. They're gonna see you as an adult and not so much as their parent. Like, yes, they know you're their parent, but at some point they're gonna want to be respected. Like, mom, I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. We could talk about this, and this. So not always do I care to be the cool mom, but yeah, that's just that. It's okay to have some boundaries with your kids. Like, I'm not about to be sitting up here smoking a blunt with my child. I'm sorry, not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Now, when she is 21 and up, we might get a couple drinks together and shit like that, but I'm not about to be smoking a blunt with her in high school and shit like that. Like, it never gave that. I'm sorry. If that's what it takes to be the cool mom, I'm cool. Like, we good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, now this next one might give me drag, but honestly, hear me out. Like, it's really not as bad as it's about to sound. Kids are not the center of my universe 24/7. Now, when I say that to say I be needing time for me, and I feel like that doesn't make me selfish. Like, parents, moms especially, need their me time. They need their own time. They need time away from their children. We're around our kids 24/7. Okay, we think about our kids 24/7. Even when we have me time, we're thinking about our kids, if we're being honest. But I don't feel like me taking time for myself and doing things for myself is selfish. I'm a mom through and through, day in and day out, but I'm also Jerry, okay? And Jerry be needing time for Jerry. So yeah, I don't really feel like I need to explain that or go into detail with that, but my child is not the center of my world 25/8, and that's okay. We need breathers. We need breaks. We will go crazy if we don't have a break, honestly, truly. Now, this one might get me dragged too, but I'm just being completely honest. Some moms use busy as a personality trait, like that's their whole personality, but I personally feel like not every hour needs to be about productivity. Like, let's be so for real. Resting is productive too. So like, I feel like some moms are like, oh my god, I'm so productive, I'm so busy, I'm this, and that's like their personality. And I don't feel like you have to be that. Like, we know that we're busy, we know that we have a lot on our plate, we know that we're doing 50 million things at once, and that's okay. But getting rest is being productive too. Getting time for yourself is being productive too. Doing nothing at all is still being productive and just being mindful. Like, mental health, hello. You don't need to be busy 25/8. I'm sorry, we don't need to do that. Now, this one right here is something I stand by, I live by. I'm sorry. Some people feel like once you become a mom, like you have to dress a certain type of way, and me personally, I personally feel like being a mom doesn't mean I have to dress a certain type of way or stop being sexy. Like, I'm still that fine shit. Like, what? Just because I'm a mama doesn't mean that I have to censor myself. Now, yes, I do need to be respectful because my kid is gonna grow up and see these things and see how I dress and think that it's okay to dress a certain type of way, stuff like that. But I could still pop out and still be sexy and fine and be respectful at the same time. Like, I just feel like some people act like crop tops is just like the end all be all. Baby, crop tops and mom life can coexist, okay? So stop playing with her. You can still pop out and be a fine mama and still be respectful and still be that girl and that mom. Like, you don't have to wear skirts down to your ankles and shirts down to your knees because you're a mom now. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I'm still young, I'm still fine, I'm still that girl, and even as I get older, I'm still fine and I'm still that girl. And if I want to pop out in a crop top and a little mini skirt from time to time, I'm gonna do that, okay? Yeah, respectfully. Now, hear me out on this one, because I honestly teeter-totter between the two. I'm gonna be honest, but I don't feel like every mom needs to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, it's okay to be a working mom as well. Like, I feel like working moms are not always missing out. I feel like we're fulfilled in both roles because, one, you're still a mom, you're still meeting all these milestones, you're still seeing your child, you're still watching your child grow, you're still being a parent, but you're also out hustling and getting it on your own. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like every mom needs to be a stay-at-home mom, or that's like the aesthetic every mom needs. Like, it would be nice to be a stay-at-home mom, but I feel like I would still go crazy as a stay-at-home mom because I want to go out and get it. I want to go hustle. I want to go get money. I want to have my own. Like, yes, I want to be put up. I want a man to take care of me and things like that, but I still want to get my own. I still want to have my own. I still want to have my own business, do YouTube. I'm not talking a 9-to-5, baby, okay? Because I don't want to do that for much longer. Help me, please. If you have tips, let me know. But like, even just being an entrepreneur, like, you don't always have to just be a stay-at-home mom and that be the end-all be-all. That don't have to be your aesthetic. Like, it's okay to be a working mom. You're still going to fulfill yourself because you're fulfilling your personal wants and needs and making your own money and things like that. You feel me? So, yeah. I know, like, being a stay-at-home mom is cute for the aesthetic, it's cute for the plot and shit like that, but like, being a working mom is still fulfilling, in my opinion. Last but not least, okay, like, I feel like y'all might be able to agree with me on this one, but I feel like baby milestones don't define a mom's ability. Every child is different, so let's stop comparing, okay? Like, your baby might have walked at 9 months or 6 months or whatever, and my baby might have walked at a year and 2 weeks. Like, that's okay. That doesn't mean that I'm doing bad as a mom or I'm depriving my child or anything like that. Every child is different. My baby that walked at 1 year, my next baby may walk at 9 months. And I could have did the same exact thing I did with both babies. They're just different. You feel me? So I just feel like just because one mom has a milestone earlier than the other or later than the other doesn't define their ability as a mom. And I feel like, especially in this day and age with social media now, everybody wants to reach milestones at this stage, this stage, this stage. Me personally, I don't pay attention to all that stuff. When my baby reaches a milestone, I'm over the edge regardless of the timing, because my baby is my baby and she gonna do what she want to do in her time when she wants to do it. You feel me? I can sit here and put her in the most extensive courses as a mother, and she can still not do what I need her to do by the time and do it when she wants to. Every baby is different. I could have another baby now and do the same thing, and everything in the timeline be different. You feel me? So I just feel like, let's stop comparing milestones and time frames to other kids and other mothers, because it doesn't define each mother. We could be doing the same exact fucking thing, and every kid is different. You feel me? So that's just that. Like, I feel like let's stop comparing our babies. Let's stop comparing our abilities as moms, and let's just be happy when our babies hit those milestones at the times that they hit their milestones. I don't know, ever thought of that? But that is all I have for my unpopular opinions as a mother, or mother unpopular opinions, or whatever the frick I'm gonna title this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Follow me on all my social medias. I love you so much, Jerry Gang, down to the ground. And if you made it this far and you're still not subscribed, what you doing? Subscribe to my channel, baby. It's the littest channel on the tube. Yeah, hello. We gonna come with that content, and we gonna come with that heat and that fire. Yeah. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on my next video. Always remember, baby, beat that face. Yeah, beat your face, baby, and not them people. I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual